It's not often that we see a game that can challenge the legacy of something as popular as Counter-Strike.
Is Valorant gonna kill CSGO?
I don't know if this game could surpass CS.
The game feels like they took everything that people have been complaining about Counter-Strike and fixed it.
However, Riot's promise might not live up to the hype because Valorant is already running into problems.
Hey Doc, wake up! I can't! The fucking game's boring!
The story starts at Riot Games' 10th year anniversary stream where they announced Project A, a free-to-play tactical FPS that merges Overwatch and Counter-Strike together. What got the people really talking about this is how they took such two very unique games and merged them seamlessly into one universe. This game is the hot topic of the competitive gaming community and many professionals are already prematurely committing to it. Swag and AZK have already been signed by T1 eSports and I'm pretty sure that many more will follow. Now would be a good time to talk about the numerous things that Riot has promised about this game. First of all, 128 tech servers. Then, they promise a minimum of 30 FPS even on potato computers, and by potato, I mean specs as low as 4GB RAM and Intel HD 3000. Third, Riot really prides itself on the way their server routing is optimized, and that's why they guarantee that at least 70% of the players will get less than 35 ping, which is honestly great. Fourth, they claim to have eliminated Peeker's advantage via intelligent map design, and last but not the least, Vanguard. Now we will talk about Vanguard more, but if you're a CSGO player, you can already see that all the things that I just listed are problems that CSGO struggles with already, and Riot promises to solve all of them. On 2nd March, Project A was officially renamed to Valorant. Some players and influencers started showering the game with praises after playing the alpha version. On 7th April, it was announced that the closed beta would go live. Now, it came with a little glimmer of hope. If you would watch this game on Twitch, there's a chance that you could get a key that will grant you access to the closed beta. And because of this, so many people started watching this game that it's already at the top of Twitch. It has already overtaken so many other games. On 1st April, the uncrowned king of FPS games, Shroud, said that Valorant is the greatest game that he has ever played.
But after playing Valorant, now I really, it makes it all worse because now I'm sitting here and I'm like, dude, I just played a fucking gem and now I gotta go back to trash, you know?
Like further setting the tone for the debate. Now, the showdown between CS and Valorant is about to begin. It was about to start and everyone is climbing on board the Valorant hype train.
Okay? And you're telling me 3 days after Valorant comes out, we're fucking hauling ass now all of a sudden? Huh? We're just kicking it into high gear and fixing something that we hated forever? Okay. Alright.
The second a Valorant beta, closed beta comes out, they start pumping updates.
Perhaps the biggest point of contention for Valorant so far has not been its graphics or its gameplay as most developers would have loved. It has been, in fact, Vanguard.
Who wants to install a rootkit malware into their computer?
That boots itself every time your PC launches.
That Riot or Tencent might be trying to collect data from us.
This is not okay.
Many wondered if this was intentional. But later on, Reddit realized that Riot had already announced a new kernel driver anti-cheat system months ago. This is in contrast to the more common user mode level of Windows executables. If you don't know what kernel is, we have a video on our channel that explains in depth how anti-cheats work. But then just to sum it all up, think of kernel as a level of coding that's very close to your hardware and your BIOS. There's a few more layers of coding, and then there are the user mode Windows executables like Steam, CSGO, Discord, and everything else. Now, when Vanguard is so deeply entrenched into your system, the problem begins when you realize that granting such a high level of access to Tencent is enough reasons to make anybody nervous. Some of you might even recollect a similar Sony rootkit DRM debacle from 2005. It exposes the system security. Also, if there's any flaws in Riot's coding, it could cause system-wide crashes. Any oversight on Riot's end could let attackers embed their own malware into your kernel, which would obviously be highly problematic. Now, to counter these claims, Riot's anti-cheat lead, Paul Chamberlain, said, "We've tried to be very careful with the security of the driver. We've had multiple external security research teams review it for flaws. We are also following a least privilege approach to the driver, where the driver component does as little possible, preferring to let the non-driver component do majority of the work." We haven't seen an instance of Vanguard giving rise to serious issues yet, but whether Riot's promises hold true or not remains to be seen. Despite numerous alarming hiccups, the game has continued to rise in popularity in the competitive world. More players look forward to Valorant's eSports ecosystem. In fact, Riot Games is already laying the foundation for it. Valorant Roselle, the Senior Director of Global Esports at Riot Games, has outlined the 3 guiding principles for Valorant's ecosystem, namely competitive integrity, accessibility, and authenticity. Riot is also taking a step further in their quest for redemption by announcing a bug bounty program, with rewards ranging from $25,000 to $100,000. The offer is live on HackerOne, a platform for global hacker community to help companies resolve potential vulnerabilities. It's good to see Riot take such steps and walk the talk. Valorant has been on a meteoric rise, yes, but not everyone's buying it.
It only took me a couple rounds to go like, oh, okay, this is Valorant.
What do you think of the game? I mean, it's a good game. It's just boring. It's for like older people for sure.
It's a super hardcore. Even though it's dumbed down from CS, it's super hardcore.
What do you do about it? You're telling me you haven't died to rockets? How many times you died to rockets?
I'm saying these abilities are utility, like in CS.
Bro,
we haven't gotten there. We haven't baited.
You cannot say a fucking bazooka is utility shroud. It's a bazooka, man.
Will Valorant rise up and slay the mighty Counter-Strike? Or will it peacefully coexist with it? Perhaps most importantly, will Riot be able to get out of this anti-cheat mess? Let us know in the comments below. For now, it's time to go AFK. Like the video if you enjoyed it and subscribe for more quality content.